Hello, my love.
Welcome back.
Hello. Welcome to our new fucking studio, baby. If you're not on YouTube, you can't see exactly what we got going on here, but it's...
So that means get on YouTube.
Yeah, get on YouTube.
So here's the deal.
Things are really taking off.
So we were looking at our bank account, our joint company account.
Yeah, our company account, our international account.
Right, and we noticed we had way too many zeros in that bank account. So we were like, fuck.
How did we get rid of these?
How did we get rid of these zeros? Because it was really bad. There was a lot. So we bought a mansion, 5 stories.
It got a little bit weird, though. We bought the mansion, looked back at our account, and we were actually, they put a negative sign in front of things.
Yeah.
And we thought, how can we get money fast? And I know what everyone's thinking. Where's Frank?
Yeah.
So we did the only sensible thing we could think to do.
We sold Frank.
We sold Frank to a Himalayan family living in Utah.
He's now a salt farmer. He farms the Himalayan salts.
With his tongue. He licks the ground to get salt and then spits it into a container.
It's like the jawbreakers. You know those big jawbreakers that take you 45 years to eat?
Yeah.
Well, Frank will be doing that.
For $45 million.
With salt.
He texted us. He said he actually was looking at dinosaur bone the other day.
Which
That's
is cool.
I'm happy that he's out there and experiencing the world.
Yeah, he's not making great money, though.
No, he's actually not making any. Some people were throwing around the term slavery. I said, we don't talk like that. It's more like indentured servitude now.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah, so he's really happy that he can support the podcast by licking the dirt. We've got some. We're gonna. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to go today.
We're kind of crunched on time.
We're on vacation.
Yeah,
we're on vacation. We're extremely crunched for time. So maybe we'll do half here and half at home or something.
At our other house, you meant?
Yeah, at our second studio.
Nah, but welcome back, episode 18.
Episode 18.
We got a good one. Real story is we're down.
We're down people.
We're down with people.
This is the first double podcast. I completely forgot to put my shirt back on.
Yeah, Jay's looking like.
I guess we're just here at this point.
Yeah. He looks like a dirt farmer mostly.
Yeah, I just got done visiting Frank. I FaceTime him in this outfit so he doesn't feel like he's missing out on.
So
humanity.
No Frank. It's me and Jay solo cast.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got no table here. I have nothing to do with my hands.
We just gotta grab our legs and sit here nice and still. I'm the
sweating.
comfiest I've ever been.
I'm on fire, dude. I got jeans on. It's about 90 degrees out.
Let's do let's grab the beer.
Yeah,
quick.
grab the beer. We're gonna fly through this review because, like I said, very limited time.
So this one, we got Shit Bottom Brewery.
That's HIP. It sounded like you said shit bottom.
Yeah.
I got a shit bottom right now.
Yeah, I got a Shit Bottom beer. No, Ship Bottom Brewery.
What's this called?
It's called The Shack.
Yeah.
It's a dirt shack.
It's a dirt
IPA, 6% alcohol.
Yeah, where are these guys at?
They are from...
Oh, it looks like Pennsylvania and New Jersey. They got an overlying icon on the back. This is in Beach Haven, New Jersey.
This is bringing the people together.
Fuck them, dude.
Let's go. It's good. It's your IPA.
Yeah, it's definitely your IPA.
You think of IPA?
You think of shit bottom.
Shit bottom.
That was a really poor choice for their name.
Yeah, maybe go something different.
Hey, man, like you get people with maybe even just a little bit of a lisp and they're saying shit bottom.
Yeah.
Or like have a couple beers. I don't know. Yeah, cyst
bottom. Cyst bottom.
I got cysts on my bottom.
Yeah.
It's good, man. I'll just go ahead and rate through it real quick.
I'll go 8. Very, very classic IPA
super
taste.
Classic.
Like super. It's got the bitterness. It's got everything that an IPA is.
It doesn't dry you out. It makes you want to drink more.
Yeah, it's got that. It's got the mouthfeel. Yeah. The IPA mouthfeel.
My mouth feels like a diamond.
Can label. Yeah, it's all right.
Can label sucks dick.
It sucks dick.
Can label's very poor.
Yeah, it sucks. I'll give it a 6. And then would I buy it again? Yeah, definitely. I'd buy it again.
I'm going to go 8.6 buy again as well,
Same
man.
thing,
yeah, because it is a classic IPA, but I think there's something to be said that they can hit that exact taste because that's a good...
You always need them.
It's a delicious taste.
I think that's... You know what we might... Do you remember when it was like... I forget when it all started. The whole IPA craze, like the craft brewery craze. Yeah. It was... Everyone was doing the IPAs, and that's fine. And then there was a million IPAs that all tasted the same. I feel like now we're getting into a stage where it's... Everyone's trying to break away from the the classic IPA. They want to do the crazy shit.
Sorry, that was a little technical difficulty. Hopefully that this records through properly. Yeah, it looks like we're good. I'm just going to say we're good.
Okay. So what I was saying is everyone wanted to do an IPA when it was first started, so they made all IPAs that all tasted the same. And then people were like, "Ooh, let's make something different. Let's go crazy. Let's put fruit in it." And then the problem is everyone wanted to do that. So now I feel like
you're not classic anymore.
Yeah, and I feel like there's always a good spot to like have a nice hearty classic IPA. Because
I agree. Sorry.
Quick photo for the stories.
What's that? This is 18. I look like a fucking slob in this.
Yeah, you don't look too good. But yeah, here we are. IPAs, ship bottom.
Shit bottom.
We're enjoying ourselves in our 5-story mansion, $1 million, a couple $1 million.
It's 4 p.m. on a Friday.
Multi-million dollar mansion.
Yeah, you guys will see a nice taste of that. We're gonna put up a little demo of it.
So if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, and if you want to see that and you don't follow us already at Frogsplash_podcast on.
And the other thing is, we're motherfucking mobile, dude.
Yeah,
we're out here anywhere. We'll go anywhere with anybody at any time, and we'll record a podcast episode.
Dude, we actually had this. I mean, I don't know how much I can really say about it, but we had some people requesting for us to go into a certain area, an area that has like a number that comes after it, and record with some really top level scientists that are doing some things in this area that maybe I'm not sure I can talk about.
Well, I think we should talk about it.
Let's see them aliens.
Let's see them fucking aliens.
Why don't you give the bust down on what's going on?
You guys had to have heard about
dude,
this.
Wait, I'm drinking.
What are you drinking?
This is a dirt top. Oh my god, dude, I'm drinking dirt.
Mud?
Yeah, that's so fucking gross.
Anyway, if you guys haven't heard, which I'm sure you have,
God.
Area 51 is getting stormed by the people. For the people.
250,000 people.
So basically what's happening is some idiots, but they're actually geniuses.
Yeah,
probably.
Idiots are geniuses.
They made a Facebook group called Storming Area 51 where they're saying they can't stop all of us if we all just run at the gate and go into Area 51. They're like, they can't stop us all.
Yeah, but what's their motto?
Their motto is, let's see them aliens. So that just puts it into perspective.
The sort of IQ we're dealing with these folks.
It's nothing, I don't know, 250,000 people have RSVP'd and said they're going.
Okay, how many are going?
Yeah, there will be a couple hundred maybe.
Do you think? I bet you they just kind of show up and they're like, ha, ha, ha.
Well, yeah, and it's already on the... Like,
I want to see a video of someone running into that gate.
It's on the radar. Like, it's the dumb part. They're going to know it's coming, and...
How do you think the military's reacting to this?
They're probably like, these fucking idiots.
Okay, if they're...
They're just going to get into the spaceships and blast them with the spaceships.
The Spain ships. Okay, let's say there's 2,500 people. They're running at the gates. Mm-hmm. What is the army shooting them? Or is the army using rubber bullets? Or is the army using alien technology to maybe levitate them?
I'd say a combination of all three, mostly.
Interesting.
But the other thing that I think is the best defense that they have is probably a fence that they have around.
I'm not familiar.
With barbed wire at the top. A fence.
A fence?
Mm-hmm.
Do the Facebook people know that there's a fence?
Probably not.
They're going to be in trouble.
I saw pictures of Area 51. I didn't even think you could get...
Don't tell people that you've seen that. We already are...
Allegedly, I've seen that.
Yeah, we're already on the radar. The government's
me
contacted
and
us
Jay
so
were
many
having
times.
Me and Jay were having a conversation through text, and we started to worry that maybe they were onto us.
Okay, do you want to just talk about what we were talking about? We're talking about that Elon Musk...
And Mark Zuckerberg.
And now it's come to my attention that Neil deGrasse Tyson also are in Area 51 having sex with aliens.
Did you see that there was a post and it was like when Neil deGrasse Tyson hears that people are going to storm Area 51 to take care of his alien wife and seed?
Yeah, and seed.
Yeah. Dude, people are crazy.
I think it's very alarming.
I think it's...
Do you think Mark Zuckerberg has the knowledge if there's aliens or not? Because I'm fairly certain they kept that away from Trump. Like, I don't think he really knows. Or maybe they told him, and that's why he started this.
I wish I knew how it worked there. So to base it off of...
Why do you get to know? Who gets to know if there is?
That's what I'm saying.
There's people that know for sure, probably.
That's what I'm saying. So to base it off of... And again, we don't know if this story is true or not. We talked about him last episode with Zach, the Bob Lazar guy.
Yeah.
You can't credit any of his... You don't know if it's true or not.
You can't credit, but you at the same time, you can't discredit it.
Yeah.
You have just as much evidence for as against.
Right. So let's say his story is true. And he was saying that they split up the people into teams of 2 so that not everyone had all the information. The thing is, there has to be one person, at least one person, that all the information comes back to. Whether that be an organization or like a group of people or whatever. There's no way anything would happen if that wasn't the case. So that's the question. How do you become that person?
Well, you invent Facebook. Look at him.
Yeah.
They've been doing experiments on him for a long time.
He's an alien.
He's got a fucking alien head. So Bob Lazar is in teams of 2, and for just to give a little background, basically his story was that they put these scientists in teams of 2 in different hangars to work on different components of these alien spacecrafts. Mm-hmm. And they did that so information wouldn't flow, which his argument is that's like fundamental science is you want information to flow. Yeah. So he stuck with this dude. I think his name was fucking like Ralph or, one of those kinds of names, maybe Craig or Tom. I think it might be Ralph.
No, I have his name on the top of my head.
Reggie? Roy, Donald,
I forget his
Kristen.
fucking name. I forget his fucking name.
Jessica.
Jessica. It was Jessica.
Who would you want to be in that hangar with?
Oh, God. Probably The Rock.
That's fucked up, man. I was gonna say, yeah, man, I'd like to be in there with you too.
No, I'd like Dwayne The Rock Johnson with me.
Man, he ain't gonna do anything except for
beat the
maybe lift some stuff up for you.
Yeah.
I got a crane.
I got the smart brain. He's got the brawn.
What do I have?
Well, just nothing. That's why I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't go with you.
Maybe I have the slender form that would fit into one of those alien spaceships.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe I'm too big though.
You're too tall, but you have the.
Okay, yeah, I'll have sex with an alien if,
Yeah, I
if
will.
it's for science.
If that's what it comes down to. So yeah, people storming Area 51. I'd love to see it go down. I
Yeah,
need
man.
video proof.
I want to see some alien boys versus some army boys, and I want to see.
The internet's
I want to
crazy.
see them aliens.
The internet's fucking crazy.
The internet is incredibly
Actually,
crazy.
the people that are like.
Okay, talk about. I said to save this to the end, but fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
So let's talk about the power of like this hive mind of the internet. Like, you bring people together on Reddit or something, and they could come behind the dumbest cause, but just something that they're all like. It's basically a meme at that point that they're like, we're gonna figure this shit out because we have enough people at our disposal that we can do anything.
Dude, it is crazy. Like that scenario where just if you have enough people, you can probably do anything. Really.
So explain like just like a brief like
Yeah.
of the live stream thing that you were telling me about. While
So-
we were golfing, we golfed again. I'm getting a
Yeah.
lot better, by the way.
Yeah.
Frank's not here to fucking discredit me.
Jay beat me for the first time in
Fucking
his
anyone.
life. In
I'll beat
anything.
anyone. And then smash, and then
Yeah. All right. Well.
height. I mean,
So a couple years ago, remember when, if you remember when Shia LaBeouf was going absolutely out of his mind and he was doing the "Just Do It" thing, and
Do it!
Yeah, and it was right when Trump was starting to become like everyone's like, oh shit,
Oh,
he's
a president?
No, like he's actually like he's nominated.
A serious candidate.
Yeah. And so he started doing this. He did this thing at an art museum. I forget where
Do you
it
have
was.
junk in the top of yours, man? I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No, I got no junk.
what
Maybe
the
I drank
fuck?
it. Maybe
All
I drank
Keep
the junk.
going. I'm sorry.
But he set up a live stream, a camera live stream that he said was going to be live for 4 to 7 years. And the premise of it was people would come to the live stream where the camera was. He gave out the location. And the only thing that you had to do when you were there was say, "He will not divide us." Like that was their slogan because they were like rallying against Trump. But what happens is people from the internet, everyone needs to bullshit that. So everyone started trolling him at the thing, and they started getting in trouble with the law. He like beat the shit out of somebody. So he got arrested. So then,
If you get your ass beat by Shia LaBeouf, you don't
Yeah.
call the cops.
Yeah.
You call your fucking mom.
yeah,
Actually, is he ripped?
I think he's like in decent shape. He's like a normal dude.
He's not that good looking, I don't think.
He's all right.
Anyway.
I think,
Dude, in my head, I was like, I'm going to get Jack to say that Shia LaBeouf's good looking today.
but so that lasted probably 3 weeks out of his 4 to 7 years that he had.
Right.
And
But how do they calculate? Like, they figure this shit out. Did you say that while I was changing?
No. I'm just talking that. So that was the
Okay,
first.
okay.
That was the first. Like they call it seasons of these.
Ludicrous Shia LaBeouf breakdowns.
Yeah. So then the next one, what his plan was, he's like, all right, no one can fuck with my shit this time. So he put up a live stream of just all it is in the background is a sky, like up at a blue sky, and there's a flag waving in the sky that says "He will not divide us." And he said, "This one's, no one can know where this is because you have nothing to go off of."
Is he? Do you think he's working with a team, or do you think he is lone riding?
No, he is a team. Because they had people.
Who the fuck is he working with? Fucking Zero?
Dude, one of his
Hector Zeroni?
I don't know. There was this guy that I got, I forget his name, but it was like his best friend.
It makes me mad that people are getting behind this.
He was like his like college career was like a videographer or something, and he helped him out through all this. So like, there's a couple people that were.
Hey man, if I start doing stuff like, look, get your message across. I'm all for that. But if I start doing things
Crazy
that are
shit.
this out of control, put me down.
But there's always, justification or reciprocation for these dumb shit because he got even the more dumb shit happened to him. So basically, what happened? Moral of the story is, like I said, nothing to go off of. He said this flag is going to be live streamed flowing in the wind for, again, 4 to 7 years.
Right, and the frame is literally the blue sky and a flag.
And a flag
that's it.
on a flagpole. So these motherfuckers, there's this one guy, his name is Slash, POL Slash. That's like his tag on Reddit. He put a team together to find out where this fucking flag was and take it down and just troll him basically. Listen to how the fuck they found this flag. It's actually insane.
It's impressive. Like these, I wish these people would apply themselves to other things.
They split up into teams. They had a meteorologist team, they had an aviation team, and then they had a ground team, right?
You never told me this part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first thing they did was tracked the movement of the wind on the flag and then pulled up wind graphs and wind maps of the entire United States.
Man, I don't even know why we have wind maps.
I have no idea.
Sailors?
Maybe.
In Nebraska.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't fucking
Okay.
know. So
Okay.
they track these things and they're like, okay, we kind of have an idea of where it is. Then they watch the sun. So they could watch how, when the sun would go up, when it would come down. And I think the time was like 1 hour from him posting the live stream. They had it narrowed down to a quarter of the United States just based on the sun and the wind maps. And then they're like, okay, we're kind of stuck here. We don't know what to do now because we have nothing. They saw 2 planes flying through the sky. You know what they did? Fucking pulled up like flight paths of the entire like area and matched them to the direction and everything.
And then probably overlaid that with the wind map and like with the sun map. And
then they're like, okay, we're getting a better idea. They the aviation team kept watching the planes, saw 2 more planes. And they're like, okay, we're getting close. They had it down. Then they were going on his social media and some girl posted with him in a deli in Tennessee.
Oh, like with Shia.
Yeah, and she was like, oh my God, I just met Shia. And she tagged the deli. And they're like, okay.
He's in Tennessee.
He's in Tennessee. And they're like, he was almost 100% there when they raised the flag.
Right.
So, like, it's got to be there. Like,
right.
He wouldn't drive across the state.
Right.
Or across the country. So, basically, they did all this sleuthing. And then they're like...
Sleuthing.
And then they're like, okay, our prediction is at this time, we should see 2 planes fly across. And everyone's sitting there waiting. And they're like, motherfucker, there the 2 planes are. Exactly predicted. And they found the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, think about how much went into that. It's good work. You know what I mean? It's good detective work. It's
like,
good.
I could never even think about having to do that.
It's people putting their minds to or their skills
insane.
to power. What I hope is that those meteorologists and those aviation and whoever, I hope they have jobs.
Yeah,
that's all I want.
Probably not.
No, definitely not.
No.
But
this happened then 2 or 3 more times, different locations, different events. They found every single one of Shia's like locations. But if you want to check it out, there's videos all over the internet. This one guy, his name is Internet Historian on YouTube.
We can try and remember to link it.
Yeah, and he does like the whole videos on all the seasons of Shia's craziness, and it's fucking hilarious.
You know what I don't like is Shia. I don't like his name.
Yeah, it's a weird name.
LaBeouf.
LaBouf.
Lil Boof.
Lil Boosie.
At least if he wants to get into rap and he's got a name already picked out.
Dude, did you see him rap on, the Shay 4-5?
Yeah.
Shay, what is it? Shay in the morning?
Sway in the morning?
That's
Yeah.
it. He freestyled on that.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was nasty.
Don't give him any credit.
It was.
I'm cutting this part out.
It was freestyle off the
Fuck
top.
him, dude.
What movies? He was in Holes was good.
Holes was on when I got here.
Holes was a killer movie. The book was insane. That was like one of the only books I've ever read.
I never read Holes.
And the Hunger Games book.
Man, I remember when you read the Hunger Games. We were young men.
Yeah, we were in middle school. I read them for book reports.
I'm trying to think of what good books. Dude, I read a lot of adventure books. Like into
Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, man. I read about half of that because I thought it would get me laid. No, man, and it didn't.
Did the opposite mostly?
Oh, yeah. That's still sitting in my nightstand. I read Into Thin Air by somebody. I can't remember. It's like a super famous dude. And it's about like hiking onto the top of Everest. And my family and I were driving to Outer Banks one weekend. Mm-hmm. And I got caught in the back seat. I was like, I'll read 2 minutes of this and I'll fall asleep. I'm a pretty big dude. I don't really read the whole thing.
Damn.
And dude, my 6 hours went by like that. So on the way home, I'm like, oh, I'll get another book and I'll read it on my way home. Got 2 sentences. I was like, fuck this book. No, and then sat like this.
Oh. I've been big into not big, but like every now and again I catch myself reading like that Neil deGrasse Tyson book that just came out, and I started reading Stephen Hawking's like his super popular book. That's like almost a different language trying to read that.
Right. God.
It's just
it's like science stuff.
Yeah, it's like
as you get older, do you foresee yourself reading more or less?
Probably less.
Really?
Maybe more. I don't know.
What are you going to be doing in your spare time, man?
Just sitting down.
Just sitting down
somewhere.
Sitting and kind of looking at some stuff.
Yeah, I'll just stare at things.
Dude, it was so funny. My buddy I was with last night for happy hour, he was telling me this morning he went home and his dad was like, hey, son, You want to come? It rained really fucking hard in Pennsylvania.
Oh, we could
last
talk
night.
about that too.
And
yeah.
he's like, "Hey, son, you want to come watch the rain with me?" Like, what the fuck, Dad? No.
Yeah, I'll go watch. Actually.
Yeah, and then you're like,
damn, I
it
feel
is
kinda
raining.
bad.
It is raining pretty hard, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. We had crazy rain yesterday.
Probably the worst that I've ever seen in my
Literally.
life. Right?
Yeah. It came down for like, excuse me.
Half an hour tops.
No, it was like a good hour, but for that whole hour, it was
Like turned up to 11.
like, oh my god. My neighborhood, there were cars underwater in my neighborhood.
We live though in a very hilly area. It
Yeah.
is not common for anything to flood.
Yeah.
Like on your street, at least.
Yeah. Well, it's because everyone's pumping, like all their sump pumps are blowing water out out to the street, and it all goes down this
Well,
hill.
I saw a video of your street actually, and the sewage grates were spraying
Yeah,
water up.
they were going up.
So that's actually not good.
No.
I'm not sure if they know that.
Yeah. Well, they should.
The plumbers.
422 are like one of our bigger highways in the air, like the one that runs through our whole like town.
Which I had to take home.
Yeah. There was water so high on the one side of the road, it was water falling over the cement median.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Fucking
water
ridiculous.
was up to the median and going over top. That's like fucking 2 feet of water.
Yeah, at least probably 3 feet.
3
of water,
feet, yeah.
Dude. It's
It was insane.
and then the town next to us was completely Main Street.
Oh my
completely
God.
flooded out. Dude! I think about it, and it's millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of water damage that was done. People are going to lose their fucking livelihoods.
Yeah. My neighbor they had SurfPro over at their house. They had to rip up. They have 5 pumps in their basement. 5.
A lot of people in our area have that problem. I think
and-
we're in a wetland.
For
My neighbors
us,
all have that issue.
for us at least in my development, we're like at the bottom of a hill almost.
Right.
Like we're
Yeah,
in the
that's
top of a
true.
hill in our development.
No, but you're at the bottom of the
big
that steep
hill.
hill, yeah.
And we're pretty sure that well, my dad said this at least, but he thinks that maybe they diverted a river when they were building the development because as second like it rains even a little bit,
Yeah.
dude, a river forms. I'm not even shitting you, and it goes crazy like
dude,
a river.
nature will find
Yeah.
a way, man. Yeah,
That's what he was saying.
I agree. I've seen that river that
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. They sucked a pond out, like a retention pond out, to put my house in. So I'm basically living underwater.
Oh, your basement almost got fucked. Did it get
Yeah,
fucked?
man. No, it didn't.
Really?
The fucking glass held true.
Wow.
We have a walk-in basement, and it's under our deck, and there's like a little circle area that's like kind of, I don't know, like caved in, and the water filled up probably like 6 inches, dude. And we just ripped the carpet out of our
Yeah, I was
basement.
gonna say,
So
like-
my parents are almost thinking like maybe just crack the door open,
Yeah.
flood this bitch, and we'll collect the insurance money.
Good thing they didn't.
Yeah,
That's
good
the
thing.
mature move.
But my dad did all this work, and he just scrubbed the floor and fucking painted it this like protection paint and all this shit. So he's standing down there, dude, probably
Pissed.
arms crossed, watching that sliding glass door, saying, "I fucking dare you to fail. I fucking dare you to fail." And my mom said a little water squirted in, but it was no big deal.
Good.
I'm sitting at work, an hour and a half away almost, looking at all the pictures and videos of the fucking road flooded, thinking,
How the fuck am I getting home?
how the fuck am I getting home? And I'm like making a joke, and I look over to my buddy. I'm like, dude, thank God I bought a truck. And he's like, oh, nice, man. And I'm like, I don't have a fucking truck, dude.
I did drive across like a full ass river. It was eroding the road. The road was getting, you know how it like
Where?
cuts.
Yeah, where?
So from where I work, I usually take this. I work like 5 minutes from my house.
You heard that too? I keep
Yeah,
hearing
what the
tippy
fuck was
tappies,
that?
man.
Yeah. Who's down there?
Yo.
Ew. But I go my way home. Fucking flooded, like you wouldn't believe. They were selling a car down at the corner. Couldn't even see the car.
That's what I wonder, man. Is so like, let's say that you buy, like, let's say I bought a car for $10,000 and I drove it for a year, and then it gets flooded. It's underwater completely.
Yeah.
What money am I getting back for that car? You think?
I don't know.
Not $10,000, maybe $6,000,
Are you
$7,000.
you're under warranty, I'm sure.
Let's say I bought a car off Craigslist.
Okay.
Hypothetically,
No,
speaking.
you're getting no money back.
It's insured.
Oh. I thought you were talking about like from
You
the
think the
transaction.
dealership's just gonna do that? Like you think that if you go and you buy
Is there warranties for cars?
yes,
Oh yeah, like
Well,
$100,000.
yeah, $100,000 mile powertrain warranty.
Powertrain warranty?
That's a real thing. I've had some work done on that. I haven't. I bought all my cars on Craigslist. Come on.
Well, yeah, then I guess you're getting money back. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
but
the
you're not
fuck it
getting
works.
enough. My point is because I have a car that I just paid $10,000 for last year.
You're not getting 10 grand back.
How much do you think? $8,000? I just drive my car out of the water.
Yeah.
I look at it and say how much for that, and they'll say,
Dude.
$2,000. I'll drive
Dude.
my car out the water.
This guy that I was saying the guy's car was underwater in my
Left his
development.
window open.
Yeah, but someone posted a picture of his car underwater. It was like up to his driver's side window.
Yeah.
It wasn't over the window, but it was like right
but
up
you
to
know
it.
it's seeped in.
Yeah. And so posted a picture. He comments on the picture and goes, "Oh shit, I left my window open." I said, "Dude, your car's total."
That's pretty funny, actually. Well, because think about it, dude. It wasn't like the nicest car. He's probably like, "Fuck it, man. I'll get a couple bucks for it."
Oh man, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Because like, dude, if I had a bunch of water damage in my car, I'd call an insurance company and just be like, there was a lot of valuable stuff in there that I cannot replace.
I can't.
And
I had pictures of. Never mind.
I had pictures of my dick and balls taped to the underside of my steering wheel, and I need those.
I need to look at them.
So
give me my money.
Yeah, give me my money.
JG Wentworth. I need my money, and I need it now.
I need my dick and ball pictures now. Speaking of dick and balls, man, let's talk about people that think that they can read people's fucking futures.
Oh, dude, this will piss me off.
So Jack texted me, what was it, yesterday, 2 days ago?
I think it was a couple days ago.
Saying, hey, you might have to take...
yeah.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
How do I mute myself?
Just walk away or something. I don't know. Basically, I was watching...
Doing great, man.
Thanks, man. I was watching a video. Like, I get stuck in these stupid-ass debates with people of these online personalities, but I was watching this one guy, and he's like, he always fights for, like, the flat earth, or he's against flat earth and all that shit, and he was fighting against a online psychic tarot card reader.
Wait.
So first off...
Let me stop you right there. The tarot card, when you explained this to me, you just said it was a psychic. I didn't realize that they were doing it over the internet.
Oh, yeah, he was live...
So he can read it through the internet.
Correct. All he needs to do is say their name. See, this is the other thing that he does. Oh my god, it's
what?
It's fucking insane, and it pisses me off because it's basically the debate was the one guy, the psychic, was saying, you know, he does the tarot card reading, and he says, I can, you know, I see what I see, and through my cards, blah blah, fucking bullshit. The other guy was like, he's like, first off, you're doing it online. It's a scam. You're just taking people's money, and hello.
Here, we'll cut here, and we'll bring it back later.
We'll bring it back.
Hey, folks. So sorry about that abrupt cut there.
Yeah,
we're back. We are safe.
We are
barely,
safe.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
We barely got out of that one.
So basically, just make a short story really long. Jack and I were in the studio that we paid for with the money that we earned from Frank.
Yeah, in the mines.
The sale of Frank. And then the loan sharks came in.
Yeah,
wait. Speak of the devil.
Yeah. He's calling from the mines right now.
Frank.
What's up?
Hey, man, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pooping.
Hey, we were just talking about how we were evicted from the studio after we defaulted on our loan, after we sold you to that salt mine. We were just checking to see how the conditions are.
I'm really dehydrated. I have a headache all the time, and I shit liquid.
No, man.
Are you recycling the liquid to try and like conserve all the water you can?
Yes, I'm putting it through with toilet paper, and so it gets chunks of corn that they feed me. Ow. And I just drank the liquid. You just have to get over it. The first couple days it's gross, but you start thinking it's chocolate milk.
Oh, that's a
good.
Nice, man.
Well, we're glad to hear you're doing well.
Plug it down.
We're really happy to hear that you're doing all right. Are they giving you any beer or anything that you've been enjoying or no?
Yes, beer, but it is Ham's original.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
So you're in a rough spot there.
yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that,
Other
Frank.
than that, it's great.
We're happy because so the money that we got for you is gone.
It's
All
gone.
of it's gone.
Yeah.
So if you need to run or whatever, I don't know if you can see an out.
Because we can't help.
We can't do anything.
Yes, I have an out on Saturday, I think, so that's what I'm going to take off.
Okay, we'll run.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'll be back to the States very soon.
we'll send a chopper for you.
Yeah.
That Frogsplash limited edition.
Yeah.
One of those sprinting frogs will pick you up.
Yes. Are you guys fucking recording right now?
Yep. We just were.
Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Well, Frankie, enjoy the rest of your time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see you next week.
Yes, you will.
All right. We
All
love
right.
you so much, man.
Good luck out there,
I
man.
hate you. Goodbye, everybody. I love you.
You heard it here first. Frank's doing perfect.
He's loving it.
Yeah.
He might not come back.
Yeah.
Which would be
It'd be so sad.
But yeah,
Well,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
were removed from the premises of
Yeah.
our new studio.
Yeah, we defaulted on loans.
So quick.
Yeah. We really bought a
Maybe
lot.
we should have paid for it.
That could have been. Maybe that's, yeah.
I don't even know what we did with the money.
Spent it on beer.
Fuck. We need more money. Send us money.
Yeah.
We need to save
Yeah.
Frank.
Anyway, we're back. It was a quick split, but you're not going to notice it if you're not watching the video,
Yeah, it's
hopefully.
just going to sound a little bit choppy for a second,
Yeah.
but don't worry about it.
So
It's fine.
Let's jump right back into it.
Yeah,
we
we-
were what the hell were we talking
Talk about psychics and how fucking real they are, man.
Oh yeah, man.
So you were talking about this guy online who Twitch streams. I think it was Twitch
Yeah,
streams
yeah,
or makes
yeah.
YouTube videos, basically talking about he can read people's psyche through the internet and he can tell what celebrities are feeling.
Yeah, he does the tarot card shit
Right.
based on what the cards are.
Cards is.
I'm gonna have this beer too
Yeah.
while we
just got a
get
quick,
talking.
just something light. We're recording on a Monday night.
Yeah.
Just a quick Sly Fox beer, from the Alchemist.
Yep. Yeah. See, I don't know. That shit's all bullshit.
Here's the thing: a lot of people believe in it, though.
Well, here's
Here's
the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I said it when we
okay.
recorded, but it's like the guy claims he thinks he's helping people, and that's all right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he really truly believes that what he's doing is real and it's helping people, then it's like, all right, that's like I understand that. But the fact that the majority of those type of like occupations with air quotes, it's like preying on people that are not in a great spot at all.
They're in a bad place.
They're just looking for like validation of their life, or like they had a bunch of shit happen, and they're looking for like someone to tell them like good news or something like that. So this guy's charging like $20 fucking bucks.
Well, that's the thing. To speak to that, it's like, okay, so if you're helping people, or you think you're helping people, and these people are in a bad place, and they do find some sort of salvation or whatever in it, fine.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, even if it's a placebo,
Yeah.
fine. But the fact that he's asking for money in return is where it gets disgusting. That's when you start preying on people. Is when you're dipping into a sad person's wallet.
Yeah.
To try and make them find.
Yeah, like if he's gonna go on there and be like, "Yo, type to me what you're going through, and I'll give you a reading."
Right.
And like that's it. And like, but the fact that he's saying, "Ooh,
You got to pay for this.
donate the money,"
Yeah.
and I'll blah blah blah. It's
But,
like,
but
come on, man.
like to play devil's advocate, if you were one of these people and you're in a hard spot and you pay $20 and you do feel better at the other side,
yeah, I
is
mean,
it worth it? Maybe.
it's probably worth it for them.
Yeah.
But the thing that I'm thinking of is,
Why do you stream it though?
yeah, and here's the thing that I'm thinking is, you have a psychic, and then you have other proven methods, factual proven methods that work.
To bring people out of that tough spot.
Whatever it is, maybe
Right.
they're physically hurt, they busted their leg, you're a star athlete,
Right.
you snapped your leg, and you're like, shit, like what am I gonna do? So you go to your psychic reading. And
Well, give me an example, like of something that he would say to someone that's in a like if you can think of something, just even like just a
It wasn't.
an idea.
I didn't see it live. I was watching like videos
Right.
of it, and the majority of the ones that I was watching, it was always he would do celebrities. He would just say their name, and then he would start to flip cards, and
Right.
then he was getting their.
Was
their
he talking
energy.
generalized? Like he could have been like you can pretty much relate this to anybody. Like you're gonna feel happy in the future. Like yeah, no shit.
So it would be like this. He would shuffle a bunch of cards, probably like
Right.
50 cards, I would say. And then he would flip them over. Some of them were turned right side up, and you could see the picture. Others were upside down, and the picture was inverted. And apparently, the way that they're flipped and the order that they're flipped mean different things.
Right.
So he'd be like, "Ooh, this is a friendship issue. This is a blah 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 issue."
Okay.
And then he would flip a million different cards. And so, just for an example, David Dobrik, if you don't know him from Vine, he did him once, and he predicted that his whole friend group's going to break up because David Dobrik wants to move on to bigger and better things. And it's like,
That's fucked.
yeah, but it's also very generic too. Like you
Yeah.
could just like
Eventually it might happen.
You could pick anyone and say, "Ooh, are you in a friend group?" Most likely people are saying, "Yeah."
Yeah, I am.
And then it's like, "Ooh, are you having, do you want to go be more famous than you already are?" Yeah.
Obviously.
So like, you know what I mean?
But do you think he's like pushing him then? Like, do you think if you like, let's say that they did that to me and they
Mm-hmm.
implant this idea that you're going to be more successful if you abandon your friend group? Do you think that's going to like would it push me to then move away from my friend group and maybe not be more successful?
I think depending on
How gullible you, or like how much you buy into it.
how vulnerable you are in the spot. So and that's like going to, if you're in a really shitty spot, like just my opinion, but if you're in a really shitty spot and you go to this psychic guy, you're trusting him saying like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about, right? It's the same way if you're sick, you go to a doctor, they give you medicine, you're not like, oh, are you sure that's right?
Right.
You're like, all right, give me the.
I'm going here because I know it's going to make, or
So
I think it's going to make me feel better.
So I think it's the same type of thing. They're just looking for something, and this guy's the
the
you know,
beacon. Yeah, they're looking for something to grab on, and then that kind of ties into like the same thing with like what the hell is it, like your like the astrology thing? It's like your thing
the
of
zodiac,
the day.
or is it the zodiac?
Yeah, it's your sign, but then it's like what's today? Like what's your what the fuck is it called? It's you can look it up. Like hang on, I can.
Your constellation?
No,
Your
it's
Leo.
You get
like
one. You get one every day. It's like
I know what you're saying.
Capricorn.
It's like your astrology
Horoscope. Like let me read mine for example, dude. Like
I think that's trash.
well, it's for people that are looking for something to grab onto. Someone that's looking for hope, and maybe it does. So okay, like listen to mine for today, right? So it's July 15th. I'm a Capricorn. So maybe we're incompatible.
It's pretty busted that you're a Capricorn.
Well, I mean, what do you know? As your professional dreams unfold, Capricorn, you may worry about the downside.
Wait a minute.
Dude, me and Jack just had a crazy talk before this. First, there are new responsibilities that you might doubt your ability to fulfill. Second, you might be catapulted into an uncomfortable new realm of office politics. Don't let these matters put a damper on your enthusiasm. You have what it takes to fulfill the first concern and wisdom to avoid the second. Onward and upward.
All right,
let me
I
take
believe
back.
it. Let me take
everything back. So, like, just to kind of put this into perspective, I started a new job this morning. Like today was my first day at my new job, and they're gonna hit me with that.
It's all real. I believe in it.
What the fuck was that, bro? I'm glad we did that.
No, that's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, but it's all bullshit, bro. I feel so damn good.
Yeah. I gotta go do some
That's
some reading up now.
Because literally before we started recording, I was telling Jack, I was like, "Yeah, man, like everything's good. I'm just like anxious about like it's a new job. There's like high expectations on me, and like,
wait, that's actually pretty funny.
Dang, bro,
you got hit with.
I just got Timmy.
You got horoscoped.
Yeah, man, I just got horoscoped.
You got 360 horoscope.
I feel horrified right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I did get scoped.
Yeah, they took you right into Rust 1v1.
I'm buying
intervention.
I'm buying into it.
You're going all in.
I want to get on this psycho Twitch.
Yeah.
That could be cool. Just to like try and disprove it, and then he peels my entire life apart. I'm like, wait a minute, dude, I don't like this bit anymore.
That's funny. Wait, that's crazy.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah.
What's your sign, man?
Leo.
Okay. Just for the sake of argument, like, my laptop's freezing.
What is it going to say? You did nothing today. You sat at work, and then you sat at home. And then you had a beer.
Yeah.
That would be my horoscope for today. You did nothing. And it's going to be like the conch shell from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
What should we do, Magic Conch? Nothing.
Okay. Dude, I think I've hit that conch button
hit...
one too many times.
Yeah.
And then for everybody, I don't know if we even talked about it, I've been on vacation basically for the past 3 weeks, like while I was transitioning jobs. And all we did was like work out, golf, and...
That's all you did.
Yeah, maybe had some beers here and there. So I don't remember why I even brought that up. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I've been hitting the nothing conch button for 3 weeks.
What should I do today? Nothing.
So yours is looks good, man.
Oh, no.
All continues to go well professionally, Leo. You're feeling physically strong and vigorous. Mentally, however, you may be a bit vague. You may be easily distracted and not as sharp as usual.
No, I'm damn sharp right now.
You look dull, bro. This isn't a good day to start a new project.
Oh, no.
Try to concentrate on finishing old tasks and tying up loose ends. Dog, what kind of loose ends you got?
There's that one guy that I had to put down.
You should be, Frank.
Yeah.
You should be ready to go again in a couple days.
I'm
Where are you
ready.
going?
I'm going somewhere. You want to come with me?
I don't know if I'm allowed to, dog, considering my horoscope.
Oh, yeah,
I need to grow professionally.
Yeah.
And I need to handle my office politics.
You just started your new shit, and apparently I'm not allowed to do shit right now.
No. Hold tight.
Yeah,
you're in a holding pattern. Just
yep. I got one of these from my commanding officer.
Yeah, hold.
Hold.
The big fist.
Yeah.
The big front fist.
Fisting me.
Also like the power fist. Just power. Anyway, wow, that was weird.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a trip.
Let's move on to something else. So we just got back from vacation for a day.
Our 1-day vacation.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's where we were.
We saw a baseball game with
I
some
meant we
fireworks.
were at our new studio.
Yeah, at our new studio.
We weren't at vacation.
We saw a Phillies
You guys
game.
should have seen the quick little house tour featuring
if you
JJ.
didn't, check it out on Instagram
Yeah.
At Frogsplash_podcast. It's hilarious. It's top quality, lowbrow comedy.
You can see Jay in his underwear.
Yeah, I'm in my underwear. I look really fucking good too. Like really, really.
Water's
really good.
warm.
Yeah, water is so warm, baby. Water's looking warm, so I might as well swim.
Yeah.
Your world's on fire. My world's on fire. How about yours?
Yeah, on fire.
That's why I like it.
We went to a Phillies
never get
game and
bored.
baseball.
Sucks.
It sucks.
Hate it. I want to go more
I
to
won't-
hockey games.
I won't. Here's the
Hey,
thing.
can they break out hockey sticks?
Yeah, I won't go to a baseball game again
No, I
for
won't
another
either.
year.
Nope, I won't even watch fireworks, to be honest with you. Some of those were
Yeah, they had
cool.
They had firework night, and yeah, some of them were cool.
But you know what I did? By this point, I had like 2 pounders, and I'm like kind of just like, and I sat there and just went,
You know it was. You know it was very unimpressive because Jay didn't take not one Snapchat video of it, did you?
not one.
See?
I've been trying to be better about my phone lately.
Wow.
My phone time, listen to this. This is impressive. So my screen time was down last week from the previous week, 82%. Dog. I was, for a while, when I was
You're a phone monster.
when I was really bored at work, I was on my phone for over 7 hours in a day.
8-hour
I work for
workday?
8 hours. Okay? I would play you guys in pool. I would read stuff on Reddit. I would watch YouTube videos. I had a very low responsibility position.
Yes.
I would,
Now it's all changed.
I went to night school. I got my degree.
Ready to go.
And now I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just paint, a lot of stuff. But yeah, so I've been trying to be better about my phone. And you're the opposite of me. You don't spend any time on your phone. You're hard to get a hold of even.
Yeah.
It's because you have a phone that is the what? iPhone 4?
Well, no, it's like one of the deluxe versions. So it's
From what year?
yeah. So it's like probably like it's like a 5S, I think.
Oh, we graduated high school the year that phone came out.
Yeah. Well, no, I got it recently.
Hey man, I graduated college last year. Okay.
Yeah, I got it recently. It's the deluxe. They redid the phone.
Oh.
So it's got all new internals.
Gold plated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's got all new internals. It's got all new, top of the line camera.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's released publicly yet.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You got that spot because we are sponsored by Apple.
Yeah.
They've been coming after us or whatever, sending us gifts and things.
Yeah, and like lawsuits and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah, we have so many lawsuits. Dude, that's a crazy thing, man. Is that we have all these companies that like they want to sponsor us, but it's so hard to filter through the mail when they all say the same thing: cease and desist.
Yeah.
Just say we want to give you
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, we're trying to help you.
Whatever.
It's
we have a team of lawyers though. We have a whole floor of lawyers in our high rise that
Oh.
we'll talk about at another point. But what I wanted to say is like, so what do you think about like phone time in a day?
So I don't look at my phone, but I stare at my computer screen all day.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Do you think it would have an effect on you if you didn't stare at your computer screen?
If I would be on my phone more,
No, like if you were on neither, like you
yeah,
would
I would sleep so much better.
you would sleep better. Yeah, you would. You have the
Sleep
worst
so
sleep
much better.
schedule I've ever met. Do you think you would be more productive?
Probably because I'd have more sleep.
Yeah, that's dude. So maybe the root of the problem
It's
is
just I don't sleep?
Is you don't sleep.
Yeah.
Like what's like an average? I know what it is, but why don't you
Bedtime?
like sleeping time, like from when to when?
It's usually around like 1:30 or 2. Then I wake up at like 7.
You're giving yourself a lot of credit.
I swear to God.
Okay, but what about some of those times when you?
Oh, there's been multiple times where I haven't not slept at all during a night and then gone to work or
Do you think people look at you and think that you're on drugs?
probably.
Yeah, I would.
It's when those times where, when you don't get enough sleep,
Yeah.
and your eyelids are all puffy.
Your eyelids are puffy. You feel like you're drunk.
Yeah.
Like you can't
Dude,
focus.
you know what's crazy though? I used to do that when I was younger. I used to like not be able to sleep well, and I would have a soccer game like the next day,
Yeah.
and I would play the best I've ever
You'd
played.
have more energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after the game,
Crash. Do you think it's your body just going into survival mode and using up every last like ounce of energy?
I have no idea what it is. But it's like the same thing. If I'll be up super late, I'm better off if I'm up till like 4.
Yeah.
I'm better off staying up and
Yeah.
not sleeping and going to work and having a full day and then coming home and going to bed than I am falling asleep for an hour and a half because I won't wake up.
Right.
It's happened
Multiple times.
a couple times where I do that and I wake up at 10. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, recently even.
Yeah.
I think my problem is like my perfect example of this is, and I was with you, I got back from Prague, right? I left Prague at 4 a.m. and I flew for, I think, 9 hours, and I was partying very hard the night before I left. So I'm hungover as a motherfucker on this plane. I can't sleep on the plane because I'm too big, and now I'm sweating and I'm like a
just
little
uncomfortable.
Yeah, like a little creature. And then I get home and it's like 4 or 5 p.m. and I'm like, damn, bro. And it's cold out and I'm comfy. I'm back in God's country, America, and I'm like, I should just go to bed. And then I get a text from you and from Alex saying, hey man, why don't you come up to Kutztown and we'll hang. I ended up that night going at 5 or 6 o'clock. We go up, I party again, and I didn't go to bed until 6 a.m. And then we woke up at 11 and went home.
Yeah.
And I was fine.
Yeah.
So maybe you hit a certain threshold where it is better to just stay up.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 hours or less, I'm useless.
Yeah.
I'm useless. Today, I'm first day of fucking work, and I'm...
What'd you say?
Yeah, no, it's no good. Oh, something else that's worth talking about. In the first half of this episode, which was Friday, this was Saturday, 2 days ago, we said that Let's See Them Aliens had 150,000 people.
Dude!
We're up to almost 500,000 people, dog. Bob Lazar commented on it and said, hey guys, I know there's no spaceships at 51. You want to actually go next door. Also, I don't know if they're there technically. He said, this is a bad idea. The last time somebody ran at Area 51, they just shot them.
Yeah,
okay?
That's probably what's going to happen.
So
there's probably going to be, it's going to be terrible, but there's probably going to be some dead people at the end of this.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to see what happens.
Oh yeah, I'm super curious. I want them to go.
Yeah, I want them to. Yeah, if you're listening to this, you're on that list. I really encourage you to go. Don't get shot. Show me that aliens
and go to the right spot.
The SR4 or whatever, Secret Research 4, Secret Race.
Yeah,
like Scooby-Doo saying base.
Yeah,
race.
Yeah. Go to the right spot.
You want to see something fucked up? Also, that
dude, I kept seeing a bunch of memes of like celebrities, just pictures of them saying, I'm storming Area 51, or I'll see you there at Area 51. Like Keanu Reeves was one of them. And,
oh no! So they're into it.
No, it's like it had to have been a meme. Like it was on Instagram, so it's a fucking meme.
And people are just like, do you think there's like real freaks that are like gung ho?
Yeah.
You want to not to take you too off topic, but this reminds me of aliens, and I have a hard time even looking at this photo. Have you ever seen a picture of the hooves of a horse when it's born?
No.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Of course I want to.
Oh, shit. Hang on, I'm clicking the wrong thing.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see it because you ever watch them clean the horses?
I can't even look at this picture.
Bro, what is that?
That's horse hooves.
No, there's like
Explain it to him. Describe it as best you can.
It looks like a bunch of mini stalks of pieces of corn.
It's disgusting. That's the first internet picture that I can't get out of my head.
No, I don't know what that is. It looks like a bunch of mini hooves all smashed together into one hoof.
Or maybe
it's like, you know that thing?
I can't look at it.
It's the tryptophobia or whatever.
Tryptophobia. Yeah.
Where you look at things inside other things. Yeah.
Ugh. It looks like tentacles, horse tentacles.
Yeah, that's the gross. Yeah, that is gross.
Fucking foul.
Yeah.
That I haven't been able to get that picture out of my head all week.
Do you ever watch them? I love watching the videos of them clean the hooves.
Very satisfying.
When they just take the...
I clip my toenails right afterwards every time.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
They just scrape.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, they love it.
It's like it's like clipping these.
Yeah. What?
It's like clipping your fingernails.
Just your fingers off.
Dude, I love watching it. When they scrape all the dirt out of
They give it the heavy in between the legs.
And then it gets that good point in the middle.
And they carve around the sides.
Yeah, I'm crazy about those videos.
Maybe we should start trimming hooves.
I feel like I would be able to. I feel like I can do a lot of tasks just from watching the YouTube videos. I feel like I could clean the hooves of
a horse.
I feel like I could detail a car to perfection.
Really?
Yeah.
You watch car detailing?
Oh my god, so many.
But why is the inside of your car disgusting then?
Yeah, well, I just would have to do it at one point.
Yeah, you would actually have to do it for it to work, right?
What else could I do that's crazy? I could smoke meat like you've never smoked meat before.
Right. And put those tight black gloves on.
I need to put those gloves on. I would do nothing, but I found a new guy that I really like.
How do you find these? Because you are always going down these rabbit holes. How do you find these? Like, do you just think of something? You're like, that could be cool to watch.
No, it's usually
Related videos,
yeah,
or-
it starts on my homepage.
How fucked is your algorithm?
No, it's really good because it pulls up all the shit that I love.
I was just watching.
It knows the stuff that I love. So how did I find the horse videos?
Right.
It knows I'd love cleaning those feet.
Or you would, yeah. I was watching that Internet Historian that you recommended.
Yeah.
Very fucking good, but I got into those furry conventions. And then
Oh, they're crazy though.
Yeah,
They're super funny.
Very funny, but then it got me into a wormhole of let's watch some cringe videos of people at these conventions. I had to close my browser out.
Dude, the one furry video, I forget which one it was. There's like DashCon, and then there's like Furryville or something. What was the other? It was like a rainforest.
Yeah.
What was the one where they just trashed the hotel?
I think that was Rainforest. The other one, they didn't have any money.
Oh yeah, and the
Rainforest, they had all the money, but they just were just doing drugs and
what the hell do you call them? The people that organized it
Yeah.
stole all their money.
yeah. And then they were like, they sat everybody down. They're like, we need $17,000.
$17,000.
Or
They got it.
Yeah, they got it. Everyone's like, this is a fucking scam. But meanwhile, they're punching in on their PayPal like, here's $1,000.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Yeah, you guys have to check out
Internet
that.
Historian. It's definitely a wormhole. I watched probably 10 videos.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of like events that happened.
The
like,
Shia LaBeouf videos that we talked about earlier in the episode are on
yeah,
that
just
channel.
all stuff that happened. Like it talks about Coney 2012, if you remember
I gotta
Coney.
get on that one, yeah.
And it talks about like the Shia and those furries and a bunch of other stuff. But he's really good. He's got a crazy, like a good, really, really good, just like talking voice.
Yeah, he does. He's got that British soother.
Mm-hmm.
You know who he reminds me of, and this is like a really off-brow, like you'll get, but probably no one else is. Zoomavoid.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That voice is just British and sweet, dude.
Yeah. There's something about a good voice that really
good British voice.
Dude, I don't even know if it's British.
Or it's weird.
What the fuck?
It sounds like David Attenborough, who I was listening to earlier. I took a little nap and I had him on the background.
Yeah.
I don't even watch nature videos. I typed into a voice generator just "Good night, Jeff." Good night,
Repeat.
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, David's so good to me. I don't know what it is, but yeah, those are really good. What do you think about this theory that I just heard the other day? That you could bite off your finger. It's as easy as biting through a wing or a baby carrot,
heard all of this.
but your brain will stop you.
Yeah.
How hard do you think it would be to turn that off in your brain?
Impossible.
What if you told this to a real dipshit and he's like, no, and bites his fucking finger off and he's like, my brain didn't tell me to stop.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I think you could be able to. You can bite.
Dude, I get no pressure.
What can you bite?
I can bite through a lot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of chipped
Jay
teeth.
was a tooth monster when he was younger.
I have chipped teeth on chipped teeth.
Just
Everything.
Anything that needed to be open.
Hey man, you know like the plastic sealed thing
that are impossible and cut your fingers.
Oh, I do it with my teeth.
Yeah.
And then you just feel, and then you get like the dust and a chunk of tooth in your mouth. You know how many times I've done that?
Too many.
My mom's a fucking dental hygienist. You know how disappointed she is with me?
Yeah. Yeah, you used to tooth everything open.
I've been thinking a lot about getting all my teeth just ripped out.
Knocked out and put in nice boys.
No, just knocked out.
Oh, just be a gummy.
Yeah. Well, I think, and then maybe get my gums removed, so it's just jawbone. So I just got one hard palate of bone.
That would be a good look.
I can't eat anything sharp. I'm just a leaf eater then.
Dude, you're like that guy that I used to.
With no jaw.
No, he had no teeth. So he was used to. You should have saw his bananas when he would bite them. It would
just mushed it.
Dude, it would just like
pinch like a turd.
Yeah. It was like pulled to a taper instead of like a bite mark. And the one friend, Brandon, he worked with me. He offered him a pretzel.
Oh, did he say yes?
Well, he can eat the pretzels. It just takes him a long time. And Brandon offered him a pretzel, and he said, "No, I'm good. It would take me too long to gum it down."
So he knows it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
dude, his gums are probably hard as rocks.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Or just like really bleeding all the time. No. Like, dude, remember our friend Anthony told us about a guy he works with that's also a gummy, but he eats hoagies and just basically eats them with his lips. Like, I just picture, like, if that was me, dude, I just suck the meat out. Like, you ever seen them do the turkey thing where they hold a slice of turkey and go, I would do that with every piece.
Dude, I couldn't imagine eating pureed shit for, like, not pureed shit, but pureed food.
What's your quality of life?
Yeah.
I'd eat milkshakes.
Yeah.
Just milkshakes.
If it was a food that was already an item and a shape, and they made it into something that had no shape and was liquid, I would say, yeah.
That's a really good way to put it. If it used to have a shape and it doesn't anymore, I don't want it.
If it's a soup, fine.
Yeah, but they still have shapes in them.
No, if it's like a chicken noodle soup, pure, go ahead, chop it all up. What the fuck do you care about?
Yeah, that's true. It's all gonna taste this wonton soup.
All right. No one's having wonton soup if they're needing pureed food.
I don't know, man. I had some on. Oh, this is another thing I did on Saturday. I ordered a bunch of Chinese food, like a bunch.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Hungover Chinese.
Yeah. So I order a bunch of Chinese food, and I make this fucking delicious bowl. Boneless spare ribs, General Tso's, wontons, lo mein, the whole fucking shebang. A little bit of rice just sprinkled on, and ate myself sick.
Yeah.
And then sat there for like maybe another hour, and I was like, I'm kind of hungry again. Made another bowl.
No.
That is where it all went downhill. Dude, I started saying like Chinese words.
Yeah.
Meow.
Dude, there's something
I
in
can't
that
even
shit
try
where
and
you
say
can't
Chinese
stop
word.
eating it.
It's addictive. And you know what I think it is? It's the MSG in it.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is, but
I don't know.
I know it's like a poison. Basically.
Apparently, it's like they use it to like. I didn't even.
It's like
apparently
energy.
It's
really easy energy, I think. Or like.
I thought it was like a flavor enhancer.
Let's find out before we start talking out of our ass.
I thought they put it on it because apparently it makes it taste all better or something. I have no idea.
I always thought it was just.
There's an episode of New Girls where they do MSG. They talk about MSG and it's funny.
They were talking about it on. I think it was on Joe Rogan or some shit. So I don't know how. It's sodium glutamate.
Type in what it does.
Good or bad? Healthline.com. This looks fucking.
I think it's
reputable.
like salt, but just like crazy
That's
salt.
what I think it is. Oh, it's claimed to cause asthma, headaches, and even brain damage.
Oh no! Yeah, but
Um,
what's the purpose of putting it on food? That's the
it's a
information.
food additive that's used to enhance flavor.
Yeah.
It does not look healthy the way they make this.
No.
I
I don't think Chinese food
Well,
without it is healthy
the
enough.
daily average intake of MSG is 0.55 to 0.58 grams in the U.S. and the U.K. 0.12 to 1.2 to 1.7, so over double in Japan and Korea.
Yeah,
so
they're
maybe it's
freaks
that
with it.
style of food.
No, they're freaks with it.
Yeah, they load it the fuck up.
They literally have it like, I'm pretty sure in like the households they have it like in salt shakers, like as salt.
I
But
think that's
in-
basically what ramen flavoring is.
Is it?
I mean, that's what the picture they have on this article is.
I don't
But-
know. That's all a mystery to me.
Maybe like I think your body just says like we can take more because it's just salty food, and your body just is like load me the fuck.
It's a
up.
brain trick.
Yeah, it's 100% a brain trick, and then I feel like I'm fighting
demon.
a war against the Chinese.
Yeah, and they're
winning.
They're winning.
Oh, they're winning by a lot, dude.
Yeah.
By a full fucking landslide.
Yeah. Dude, I just heard about it. This is talking about last week or was it last week when we had the crazy water? It was a couple days ago. Last week.
Yeah.
Dude, did you know 2 people died?
Yeah, I did.
A lady and her son, and she was pregnant.
She was pregnant, so basically both her sons.
Dude, that's insane.
Was she stuck in a car?
Yeah, she got swept away by a river. Like I think it was like.
Did she try and drive across the river?
See, that's the thing that I was listening to the radio going to work, and that's it. Was it on the radio? Oh no, I forget where I heard it, but they were saying like, if she tried driving across a raging river.
Yeah, but
then,
you can't downplay it though because
No.
I bet you she went into full panic mode. She's just like, I
Yeah,
gotta
for
protect
sure,
my
for
son.
sure.
That's really fucking sad.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone knows how or why.
I mean, you
if the
can't.
water just came and
Yeah,
swept
you
them.
can't know.
But that's fucking terrible.
Or maybe her car stalled out and the water just kept coming. Like, and
Yeah.
you can't get your son out. She's fucking
It
pregnant.
was right back there,
Really?
right by Pine Forge.
Really?
Yeah, it was real
Oh
close.
my god, bro.
Terrible. It took them over an hour to find the car.
Don't even tell me that, man. Holy shit,
Yeah.
for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to tell me more about this off this. But,
All right. I don't know why I thought about that. Right
no,
there.
we did. We recently had like I don't know if we talked about it earlier.
I think
but
we did.
Okay, well, we had a lot of rain. It's all dry now, though.
Yeah.
Everything's back to normal.
Our sump pump's pumping still.
Still.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got that saturated ground. Oh, we did talk about this. We talked about the river
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that pretty much brings us to where we need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about this was a little bit
Yeah, a
choppy.
little
Hopefully-
chaotic.
Yeah, we got to listen back and see how it goes. I think it should be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you invest millions of dollars in a new studio.
And then
but
you lose it immediately.
You lose it immediately. You lose your co-host.
Yeah.
To
God knows what.
and maybe I don't even know if it's torture now. I think it's maybe pleasure for him.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like he was having a great time.
Yeah, he sounded really happy.
We miss you, Frank.
Yeah, come back to us.
Yeah, please come back. We'll have to rescue him.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go on a rescue
Go on a
mission.
trip.
Yeah. I love trips.
Me too. We need to plan one soon.
I already have one.
All right.
We're going to Utah. We're finding fucking Frank. I'm going to kill a Himalayan family to get Frank back.
Frank's in Utah?
Yeah. With
The Himalayas in Utah?
a Himalayan family living in Utah has Frank as a slave.
Oh.
So we need to go there. And I think you can actually just put curses on them. I don't think you actually have to touch them or anything because they believe in curses.
Okay.
So I've learned a few curse words. You look at them, you say "fuck," and they all go. They turn to stone.
Maybe we do a quick psychic reading about them before we go, and then
give them a little psychic. But then you can go "fuck," and they go half stone.
Don't say it.
And then you don't say it, and they turn back from stone, and you go "fuck."
Damn, I didn't know that we had the power like that.
Yeah, I've been experimenting with these powers for a long time.
Anyway,
one of my many powers. But yeah, that's all I got.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, we love you so much.
Next week we're coming back strong. Frank's
not back.
Not back?
Unless he might be back.
We'll see. It might
Depending
be me
on
and
how
Jay.
our
Might be
schedule-
me and Jay again solo.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it
I think
later.
we can have Frank back.
right.
Yeah, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I just want to say the Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Frogsplash_podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Frogsplash_pod. Get our T-shirt. Follow us everywhere else at Frogsplash, wherever you get your podcast needs.
Yeah. Your other needs. I think we're on Pornhub now.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. But other than that, you are welcome.
You're welcome, baby. I miss you. I love you. I'm writing a book about you and our life together. Just come on.